We welcome our judges back up for another stint. Bryce Guy from Kaeo, Michael Rolston from Levin, Hayden Tapp from Taihape, Sarah Gross from Kimbolton, Jotham Rentoul from from Nelson, and Dean Nelmes, the Englishman, down on stand number 6. So the referee is Mr. Mike Barnett here today, the chief referee on the board for this event. The shearer has the right to call the referee if he finds a sheep that he just feels is unjust. Might be a little bit too much dust or a bit off colour. Didn't sleep well last night. But a very tough referee, but a very fair one. And we'll have the rest of the shearers on the board, please. Shearers on the board. You've had your time. We have the green light here for this intermediate final. With me commentating will be Norm Haraway, Trust House, the sponsor. Okay, looks like we're ready to go. Timekeepers good, judges, competitors, go! Well, here we are, the Trust House. Hey, we've read all about them. We've got 6 worthy contestants up here. This Trust House have been sponsoring this event, or sponsoring the shears since it started way back in the 60s. They made their first grant to the stadium way back in the 50s, and they're doing a marvellous job around the Masterton and the Wairarapa area, and we wish them all the best for their future, and I hope they continue to support the Golden Shears. But action aplenty. 8 sheep to shear. We're going to see them go out in somewhere around about 9 or 10 minutes, I presume. I think these young shearers are going to let the brakes off, Norm. I think they're really going to relax and get up there and enjoy themselves here in this final here, sponsored by Trust House.
Yeah, let's hope so, John. That's what it's all about, enjoying themselves. What better way to enjoy yourself than cheering a big final like this one? Dean Nelmes from England. On stand number 6, right out to the toe he goes. Sheep number 1, almost out the hole. Leading the front of the field, Bryce Guy from Kaeo, right there with him on stand number 1. 1 and 6, 6 and 1, nothing between these guys. Michael Rolston, he's going to be the next man off on stand number 2. Stand 3, Hayden Tapp from Taihape. Another couple of shots, he'll be looking for his second sheep. But it's still the Englishman and the man from up north. Kaeo on stand number 1, Bryce Guy. Top knot comes off for these 2 men. Up the neck they go. This is a big moment for these young shearers. In the final, Sarah Goss from Kimbolton. Great to see her here. Fantastic shearer with a lot of talent on stand number 4. Right out of the toe she goes. Into the pen she hops. Up with the sheep and out back onto the board. Jotham Rentoul from up the Marlborough Way, Nelson area. Into the pen he goes as well. Belly comes off for the big man on stand number 5. But it's still 1 and 6. Bryce Guy and Dean Nelmes, the Englishman. The Kiwi in the pom. John having a real battle, these two. Early days yet in the field. Anything can happen.
Oh, certainly is pressure. Pressure, but no pressure. This is a final. You've got to leave it all on the board. And Bryce Guy reaches now, steps into the pen. He's one of those good guys from up north. There's a good carload of them anyway. And that put the pressure on the Englishman down the far end. Can the local lad from up north here do away, dispatch that Englishman down the far end? He's got enough other competitors right along the board. We've got Levin representative. We come from Taihape as well, Kimbolton and Nelson. So there's plenty of action. Oh, Sarah Goss making a lovely job there in the middle of the field. Can she hold with the pace though as the pressure goes on? In goes Hayden Tapp from Taihape. Down there on the stand number 5, we've got Rentoul from Nelson coming over the shoulder. Rolston from Levin on stand number 2 down the first off leg. Here goes Sarah Goss out the last leg. But a bit of a kick and a wriggle from the sheep, and she's struggling to finish that number 2. Bryce Guy comes over the top. on stand number 1. He's leading the pace. Here comes the Englishman again. Oh, they're only not even halfway through. And these guys are throwing the swords out there, throwing the daggers out, Norm. They're charging into it with full steam ahead.
Charging into it, indeed, John. Right out to the toe. Stands 1 and 6. Still battling away for the lead. In goes Bryce Kaeo from Kaeo. In goes Dean Nelmes from England. Sheep number 4 coming out onto the board now. Almost one ahead of Sarah Goss. Sarah didn't need that kicky one she had the last sheep, but she's going to have to make up for a wee bit. But if these other competitors have been assessing their opposition, they'll know that they're going to have to get well out in front of Sarah Goss to beat her, because she'll win on quality alone. Round the back of the head she goes. Into the first front shoulder. Swinging round onto the long blow now. Sarah Goss, the Kimbolton kid. Michael Rolston on stand number 2 and Hayden Tapp on 3. Right out to the toe they go. They're Shearing blow for blow as well. Jotham Rentoul working his way round into the first front shoulder. Come on, Jotham. Dig it in a bit, mate. You're the only man from the South Island there. Go a bit harder, brother. Bryce Kaeo, Dean Nelmes, 1 and 6. Bryce turns for the last side first, John. Right down over the front shoulder he comes. Having a good cheer, this young man.
Oh, I think you've been a little bit preoccupied calling the South Island on. Come on, the North. We've got more numbers up here. That's the story. We're 4 against 2. 2 outsiders, as we say. There's nothing in it. Hey, we're all Kiwis and shearers at heart. Doesn't matter where you come from. And down the last side is Bryce Kaeo from Kaeo. In he goes now. What have we got? 4 and 41 gone. A minute 10 a sheep for these intermediate shearers. They are literally flying. It's hot to trot. These sheep must be in extremely good shearing condition. By golly, they're going well, and they're supplied by Rory Tomlinson. He's done a marvellous job of getting these sheep up to shearing scratch. Look at him down there, Rentoul. A little bit of adjustment. Strong sheep. Sarah Goss steps up the top now. Around the back of the head, she's about to go with a sweeping blow, dropping towards the first shoulder. Over the last side now comes the stand number 2, Hayden Tapp, but Michael Rolston under the shoulder and down and out to the last side. Looks like it got a bit cold over in the tent, and Tuma Mullins has come back with his tail between his legs. Here down the last side is Nelmes. He's doing pretty hard. Sorry, he's into the long blows. Nelmes down the far end. Over the shoulder now, we've got Bryce Kaeo, though. He's the pacemaker. He's doing extremely well. Sheep 5 almost done, and 5 minutes and 40 gone, Norman.
5:40 it is, John. Right out the toe he goes. He's going to get it out in under 6 minutes. Sheep number 5. Another couple of shots. He's in there. Dives into the pen. Looking for number 6. Out onto the board he comes, the young man from Kaeo, Bryce Kaeo. Dean Nelmes chasing hard, still low. The Englishman down on stand 6. Right out of the toe he goes. In goes stand number 4, Sarah Goss. Stand 6, Dean Nelmes. Out onto the board he comes. He'll be winding into the belly. But Bryce Kaeo just stretching the lead a wee bit now. Up the undermine he goes. Heading for the head. Steps through and up the neck. Breaks it open and into the base of the cheek. Michael Rolston from Levin. Moving away there well with Hayden Tapp. On stands 2 and 3. Both these guys just shearing along together. Right down over the last front shoulder. Rolston just taking it to Hayden Tapp a wee bit there on stand number 3. Jotham Rentoul, machine off, and he goes for 5. Change your handpiece there for Jotham. Fresh steel on, not too happy with the cut on that. And he hops, out he comes. Sheep number 6 on the board for 5 on the board for Jotham. Sarah Goss.
Oh, yeah, you see those legs are flying there, Normie. You just cringe, don't you, when they're real long. Not only take the skin off your knuckles, a few other places as well. So, yeah, poor old Michael Rolston from Levin, he got a bit of a rack up. Just check those sheep numbers. How are we going along there? We got sheep number 7 coming on the board, I believe, for Bryce Kaeo. Down there, Sarah Goss, a little bit back off the pace. She'll be in for sheep number 6 shortly. Down there on the far end, sheep number 7 there for Dean Nelmes, the Englishman. He's very quiet, unassuming young fella. Look at him, just keeps boring away. He's not going to let Bryce Kaeo get out, not too far away from him. Rentoul, he's got sheep 5, half shorn. Sarah Goss comes over the shoulder on the last... it's Rentoul over the shoulder on the last side. Sarah Goss has got sheep number 6 on the board. Just keep an eye on those counters. Make sure that... Jonathan's not got too many left to shear. Here comes Hayden Tapp from Taihape. Just a readjustment now. Down over the top for Michael Rolston. But it's Guy. He's got a sheep around him. And he's charging down the last side, Norm. He's got a nice little short one for this time round. He's making the most of it.
He certainly is. Real strong challenge from Bryce Kaeo from Kaeo on stand number 1. One sheep left in the pen for the young fella. Right out to the toe he goes on sheep number 7. Another couple of shots. He'll be looking for that one. But Dean Nelmes from England chasing hard. He's only a few shots away from getting his last one out on the board. Get behind the leader, Bryce Kaeo, if you're supporting him. Out on the board he comes with sheep number 8. Dean Nelmes on stand number 6. Out on the board he comes with his last sheep. There's only the belly in it between these two men. The Englishman and the Kiwi. Up down the mine goes Bryce Kaeo on stand number 1. Stand 6, belly flicks out behind. Into the first hind leg he goes. This is where the lead is. Where's the rest of the field? Goss finishing touches to sheep number 6, and she'll be in for 7. But Hayden, Tapp, Michael Rolston, they've already been in there and got 7. They're out on the board, and up the neck and around the back of the head they go. Fin to the first front shoulder. Out comes Goss on stand 4. But it's stand 1 and stand 6, opposite ends of the field. Long blow time for Bryce Kaeo. He's got a wee bit of a kicker though, John. Round into the last side. Down over the shoulder he comes. He's going to finish first. He's out in front. Stretching the lead a wee bit from Dean Nelmes. Dean Nelmes was only a few blows behind him, but he's caught of a sheep now. Right out to the toe. Bryce Kaeo from Kaeo. Give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Bring him home. Another couple of shots. Trust House Intermediate Shearing final. Hits the red button. Gets his time taken. Good, clean, strong challenge from Bryce Kaeo for that red ribbon, John.
Oh, certainly what he laid the challenge out there for the rest of them. It is Dean Nelmes. He's going to be next off there on stand number 6. Sheep number 8 for him, and he reaches for the red buzzer right about now, and he switches off at a 9 and 43. Michael Rolston's down the first off leg on stand number 2. The pressure, he's got sheep number 8 just to complete now. Likewise as Hayden, Tapp from Taihape. Down there, Sarah Goss is working hard. She's still got one in the pen. Not sure how many Jonathan Rentoul's got left. Just maybe there's miscalculation in number. I think he's right up there in sheep number 7. Maybe just one left in the pen, I'm not sure. Here we go. Sarah Goss got one to go now. Down to the wire for Sarah. She's got to work hard for this one. Or is that sheep number 7? She's still keeping the quality right though, but the time factor is going to be against her. Rentoul over the shoulder on the last side. Moving across the shoulder. The man from Nelson. Throwing him in hard and quick, and down and out to the flank he goes. But Michael Rolston, he might be next off here on stand number 2. Rolling out the last leg. Hits the red button as the young fella from Levin. Still on the chase is Hayden Tapp as he goes down that last leg. Sheep number 8, I believe, for him. Rocks out the last side now. One under the tail, one over the hock, and let it go. Down the chute, he reaches the push, gets the flashing light for Hayden Tapp from Taihape. So we just got a couple of young shearers finishing off now. The Kimbolton lass, Sarah Goss, keeps stroking it along. Not sure, is that sheep number 8 on the counter? She comes across the last shoulder, is it? Yeah, it's sheep number 8 on the counter now, and down and out to the flank for her. Jonathan Rentoul, is he up to the play? He's got sheep number 8 on the board. Sarah Goss hits the button. Just the one to come now. Come on, Jonathan. You're not too shy. Throw those last 20-odd strokes in with a handpiece and get the job done, mate. You're doing a fabulous job, representing your area, representing yourself, doing yourself proud here at Golden Shears in the Trust House Intermediate Shearing Final for 2012. Norm, he's been there. He's done well enough to get this far. He really is enjoying it and making sure this last sheep's not going to cost him his life.
Oh, he certainly is, John. He's done extremely well to be here. He's fought off a lot of very, very good shearers in this intermediate grade just to get in the top 6. And down over the last shoulder he comes. He might be a wee bit behind on time, but someone has to take that job. Of course, Bryce Kaeo and Dean Nelmes, they went out hard. They wanted that red ribbon. Down the last side comes Jotham Rentoul. Got himself another kicker. Got it under control, though. Another couple of shots, and he'll be hitting that red button. But Bryce Kaeo and Dean Nelmes, they just got away on the field. They pushed each other along. No one went with them. It was just the two of them. But Jotham Rentoul, give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen, and give all those finalists a hand. Yep. So those shearers got to stay up there, so give them a hand as they finish. They're our Trust House Intermediate Shearing finalists, one of our big shearing finals. So this is an instant prize giving. Our shearers will stay up there.